Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here at Karis Galdon, talking over here with Nona, who I'm not sure if I have floaty names. Nope, they are on. For some reason her name just wasn't showing, that was weird. And we have our harbor gifts of the day and of the week. Let's have a look at what they are before we go any further. 5% attack damage for 90 minutes and 3 of them. We'll get rid of them because we're not going to use them, I can guarantee you. And we'll use whatever the gold one is, which is a Tome of Defense, which again, oh damn, I didn't even realize you could get 200 mithril coins. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh damn. I guess it's fair it being a weekly thing, but that is legendary, and we got a common. An uncommon would have been nice, like all of these would be nice, bar the one we got. Heritage Rune, Malcolm Hunter's Armor, 100% XP boost, or double XP, 200 mithril coins, damn. Either way though, we got what we got. So we, in the last episode, did the point of decision, which was a session playing as Frodo at level 77, and we have now got everything ready to go to Haldorith in the Great River when we accept this. So we are going to go with Nona and Corridan over to there, and yeah, should be interesting. I'm not sure exactly where it is, if I'm perfectly honest. So we'll see. I think the next travel skill at the very least is Stangard, so... Oh, it is this place. Okay, so I was thinking, but I didn't want to confirm whether or not it was. I didn't want to look stupid. Right, first, before we go anywhere... No, there isn't. I was wondering if there was a legendary, like a Forge Master, so I could reforge my weapon, but... I can't, unfortunately. In fact, actually, let us... No, I'll probably forget. I was going to take that off, but I am going to forget. Also, I just noticed this. Mark Acquisition Boost Weekend. I should probably do some skirmishes somewhere. Alright, Corridan.
My favorite bow to Fimlath, and now she has lost it.
Oh, damn. That's not good. Defeat Orcs and Thinglad. Thinglad? Yep, there we are. Oh, Thinglad, I guess. Yeah. While Nona and Corridan hunt for the bow as well. Okay, so they're going to search for a bow. We're going to search for some orcs with our bow. And the arrows are going to seek them out. And yeah, they should be alright. I'm going to go in the direction... I was about to say just go in the direction the arrow shows. That should be alright. Ooh, the lag there. Always happens on the first kill of the day. It tends to, at least, from my experiences, but maybe it is just something on my computer. But nonetheless, we have to defeat 6 of these rather. Apparently I can't count or read, and we've already got 2. As I was saying, I just want to go in the direction of the quest pointer, just because it should just get us into a good place. With enemies, we only need 4 more, so it should be alright. But we're mainly seeing some elk and stuff, and bears, and yeah, bucks. And you are Stangard townsperson. You're just a normal set of people, not the enemies that I am searching for, which is slightly annoying. I guess what we could do is, one, we're just going to keep an eye out anyway. They should come up as red dots. Actually, no, I think we might be too high a level for them. But what we want to do at the very least... No, okay, so they're not coming up. Oh yeah, because they are in level 70. We're 79, which means we're at least 7 levels above them, which means they will be in grey. I'm pretty sure it's 7 levels is when it becomes non-aggro. I could be wrong. If I am, please do tell me, but from what I've like seen where I've had an enemy, you know, and I've been like level... Let's say they're level 60 and I'm level 66, and then, you know, when I get to 67 they are no longer aggro. And that's happened on a few occasions, so I'm pretty sure, unless it's specific enemies. Ooh, what is this? Ooh. Also didn't help that my, I didn't get on my steed. I swear I clicked it. Maybe I left-clicked. Or maybe I dragged and it didn't count. But yeah, that's weird. Just a glowing spot on the ground. I'm not entirely sure what that is based on. Doesn't look like it's based on a quest that we have at the very least. Maybe it was a quest we previously had and it didn't unload for some reason. Though it's probably been multiple days since, obviously, I've done any quests here. So, you know, I've logged in and on and off multiple times through then, or since then, so... Have you guys even searched for anything yet?
You did not find the bow. Nona and I did not.
I didn't. That's not good. Right.
Whatever orc took the bow must have fled the area.
Yeah, that seems like it's fair.
To Stangard, so I can thank Horn.
Yeah, let's go to Stangard. I don't know, do we have... Yes, we do. Cool. I'm just going to swift travel there because I don't want to spend the time going from here to there. It's just quicker. And also we can reforge our weapon here as well. That's pretty good. That's definitely something we should do. I don't know if we can level up our... Because we found out recently that you can make your own weapons with shards. Or I say, we found out recently. I found out quite a while ago, but I mentioned it a little while back.
You're looking for Horn?
I am indeed.
Take him with you.
Wow. That's how nice of you. Right, we're gonna quickly just run over to the legendary item store, and I want to see if we can... I don't know if it's melding or anything. I think that might be the subsetting. But I want to see if I can... Oh, we got Stangard Explorer. That's going to be something we eventually... Yeah, melding. Yeah, we could make, for example, a... Okay, it looks like... Oh, these are level 75 shard things. What I want is... Unidentified items. That's what I want. Hunter's Sword of the Third Age. The highest level we can make is 75. The one we have right now is 75. And same with the bow. 75, I'm assuming. Yep, so we're going to have to wait until 80 or 85 until that's going to be a thing. We will just do that. Both of those aren't too useful to us. But we'll just do that. And at least that gets it off our screen at the moment. So let's just get that. I don't know which one it is. Oh, I guess I could have looked at the number next to it and that would have perfectly made sense. Right. There's that, and I also want to quickly check. You are the reward vendor. Do either of you... Stangard reward vendor. Do you have Guide to Stangard? You do. I need Acquaintance standing, so it's only the first level. Because it's Acquaintance... Isn't it? Neutral, Acquaintance, Friend, Ally, Kindred. We should know this by now, and I could afford it if I got actually to that level. So that's something we can probably get done. Let's have a look at our reputation. We all need Stangard. Riders of Stangard. We are halfway there. So I guess doing some questing might actually get us to that, and that'll help out because that'll be another further one. It stops us having to do as many horse travels to and fro, which will be nice. I'm not sure if there's any... don't know if there's any around here, actually. No, that looks like just a regular marketplace. I was thinking if there was a skirmish camp, if there was any rep items, but...
Girl? Did she survive?
Oh, is it because you care at least somewhat about Nona that they don't like you? Because they definitely didn't like her. Collect Horn's heart from the Stangard Tavern and collect Horn's writing supplies from Wada's house. And then that'll only give us legendary item XP. Not going to give us any rep, which isn't the nicest thing in the world. Right. And that's the vault. Where am I going? Over here? Wada's house. And writing supplies. And we've discovered Wada's house. I feel like we should at some point just, you know, there's a deed obviously, which we just got, which was this one. I mean, it gives us some marks and gives us some reputation actually. 500 rep. And the Trespasser, which is quite an amusing title. There's quite a lot. There's 20 different places. I feel like at some point we should definitely just go and enter all those different areas. I'm sure we will eventually, just naturally. Though I guess I wouldn't necessarily have to go into like the legendary item store or you know, like I have to go in Wada's house for this, but I don't have to go in the store for anything else, I don't think. But nonetheless, you know, we'll eventually get all the rep, and we'll eventually just, you know, at some point come in here and we'll go in all the places and get what we need done, you know. In the end, everything will get completed because we have obviously the deeding episodes, which this one's going to be very far away. Though when we get closer to the end of stuff, when we get like closer to Mordor and stuff, and I know I'm going to... Did I pick it up? No, I didn't. When we get closer to like Mordor and areas like that, if there hasn't been any new content brought out in between, like that is new, that isn't out now, that will be brought out before then, we'll probably increase the frequency of those deeding type stuff to just make up for that, because otherwise, you know, if it's 50 episodes and there's nothing to do for 49 of those episodes, then, you know, we're gonna have some issues. I definitely hope some more stuff gets brought up after Mordor, because it would be very weird to end this, like, be at the end and have everything completed.
I am not welcome in Stangard, but where can I go?
You can come with us. Haldirith. You are in Haldirith, so I'm gonna have to go to the Stairmaster. Yeah, it'll be weird if we got to like a point where we'd be like, well, there's nothing left for us to do necessarily, like right now, story-wise. I mean, you can always do like some of the different content, like skirmishes and epic battles and big battles or whatever. That's what I want. Yeah, it's a weird thing to think about, but hopefully we don't reach that point anytime soon, because it's a scary thought. But back to Haldirith, except I just went to... Is that the same place? Haldirith and Thingard? That's the thing. That's maybe why I got confused about where we were going, because it said Haldirith, but this is actually, like, in a different area.
This confirms
Names
what
are
I
weird.
suspected about the Horse Lords. Cruel even to their own.
Our band of companions grows.
A Dunland girl, a Rokarian man, and 2 elves. It sounds like a joke, does it not? Yeah, when are we going into a bar?
Boat,
I just went into a tavern. So, we shall all fit into one boat, but it won't be comfortable. I do not think we should recruit any more companions, unless you fancy swimming alongside the boat. I mean, I've been in Evendim, or as people nickname it, Everswim, so I can probably swim for quite a while. Right.
Let us go to the boat together.
Let us do that.
I have journeyed on the great river often, and know its swirls and eddies like no other elf. The River Anduin is as familiar to me as my own shadow, but it is still a journey of some days. We must stop here for the night.
Do you know, honestly, that is the only cutscene I think I've ever seen in this game where I feel like it just wasn't needed. He didn't really show much except a river, and he was like, I know this place well. Okay. I feel like you could have said that here. You literally just did. You said it's as familiar as your own shadow. Right, either way, just threw me off for a moment. Join Corodan at the fire. Let's rejoin our traveling companions. Or our companions. It's a good fire and built quickly. Horn, well done. Let's talk to Nona. And let's talk to you. You were fortunate. Did you say we're fortunate to make friends with the elves? We are an elf. So, I mean, it was probably easier for us. Oh, he's gonna tell us a tale. He grew up in the Golden Wood, but I spent most of my time exploring the wilderness. My sister, Sigurlith, stayed in Lorien for long years, but not in idleness. My skill was with the bow, but hers was with knives. Was someone we had to take stuff back to? She made them herself, and each was deadlier than the last. Yeah, I think that was a quest to do with her. I might just be misremembering. I returned from a journey once convinced I had become the greatest of archers. Is that so? I wager you cannot hit this wooden target from 50 paces. I accepted and strode 50 paces. When I turned to fire, I saw that my sister was right. She had hewn the target at its base, and it had fallen into the grass. We laughed and laughed. Don't stab yourself with those. She literally just stabbed her face. I don't know if I'm going to do a, like, zoom in on that. She just stabbed itself in the face, I'm pretty sure. That is my tale. Do you have one to share? Which one do we share? So I will speak of Angmar, of Dol Guldur, of the Fords of Eisen, seeking the Nazgul, and I have no story. Seeking the Nazgul, Nona was there. Fords of Eisen, Nona wasn't. Dol Guldur and Angmar, she also wasn't. I feel like Fords of Eisen might be a good one. to just speak about. I would be pleased to hear this tale. I am sure our companions might as well. I've heard little of what goes on beyond the mountains. I will begin. You speak of fighting alongside Prince Theodred at the fords of Isen. Rohirrim, our foes lie before us. Send them back to Saruman. You speak of his valiant last stand and of Morflack's death at the hands of Elfhelm. Oh yeah, he did die. Not Elfhelm, Morflack. After a time, you come to the end of your story. I shall go next. My tale concerns King Fengel of Rohan, the grandfather of Theoden King. It is a sad tale given the happenings of late, but you might find it interesting. King Fengel came to the throne when he was very young and he ruled for 50 years. Though long his rule was ill-started, he was prone to greed and made many enemies. In the last winter of his reign, he was hunting north in the Entwade on a cold afternoon. An elderly woman stumbled into his camp. She was lost and hungry. A scrap of bread, if you please, my mighty lord. I am lost and cold and hungry. Who are you, crone, to beg from the crown? If you seek warm food in your belly, find some churl whose bed lies unwarmed, or find some game and kill it yourself. King Fengel threw his own dagger at her feet and sent her away into the dark night. This is the kindness of the horse lords, is it? Always bringing that up, Nona. Did you say Fengel was a foolish king? He did say that, and I say he spoke true, but it does not seem an uncommon trait among the horse lords. The king's men were horrified, and they searched for the woman. They found her at dawn, frozen to death at the foot of a tall boulder, the king's dagger still in her hand. She had carved a curse into the face of the stone, along with her name, Ringend. Probably pronouncing that wrong. And this is what she carved in the stones. Feckless Fengel, fool I name thee. Grief shall be the get of thy greed. Or grief shall be the get of thy greed. No lord of your line shall long live. Upon thy seat no son shall settle. Kin and kingdom your craving hath killed, until the might of the mark is mended. Ringend. Horn's eyes, and heavily continues. King Fengel was furious, and he ordered Winger's body burned and the stone destroyed, but no man in his company could move her, and every hammer and mattock they set to the stone shattered on contact. King Fengel himself assailed the stone with his sword until the blade shattered and a shard pierced his thigh. The wound festered, and King Fengel died of poisoned blood on the first day of spring. Many in Rohan thought the curse was ended, but now that Prince Theodred is gone, well, that's the end of the tale for now. I do not have the flowery words or turns of phrase that Corridon and his man Horn have, Talvelad. I write my tales in the hide of my enemy, with Wadu's sword as my quill. How eloquent. Let us listen. You have no story to tell. Oh, even we told a story. Everyone has a story, Nona. Yeah. Say that thing. Was the origin of the sword of the bear? The horse motif is not of your people. It's of his. The sword came to my brother Wadu. He used it to slay a great beast. What kind of beast? A large animal of some kind? A bear? It was a great Gwibber, the mighty dragon spawn of the mountains. I had actually forgotten what it was. Can it be? I know of no such creature. Well, it definitely... We saw the corpse. There is much about my land your people do not know. That may be so, Nona. I am sorry if I have offended you. At least he's being nice about it. Your brother must have been a great man to defeat such a foe. He was. Yep. For as little as we knew him, and of what we have heard of him, he was pretty good. I think there's enough tail spinning for one night, Talvelad. I will take the first watch and I will wake you when it is your turn. We will set out again at first light. What a lovely, lovely instance. We will leave at first light. For now, you should get some rest. In the morning, we will continue our journey down the Anduin.
Behold, the Argonath, the pillars of the kings.
Okay, so we're at the east wall now. With a Mordor orc here. So an orc that's actually going to attack us. 77. Okay, let us talk to Horn near the shadow of Argonath.
But there is still something majestic about the twin statues.
Oh, nice to know. They are pretty cool, aren't they?
Friends of yours.
Let's finish your quest. Oh,
friends
damn.
Bearing a burden of some malice.
Yep. So we're going to accept that quest. We're going to talk to Nona in the next episode. There those things are. That is lovely. That's probably going to be the thumbnail for this video because they are pretty cool looking. And we're going to have this guy with a shield, it looks like, around him. It's quite interesting. But yeah, it was a lovely instance. Nice little storytelling is always nice. And yeah, we're going to... Oh, there's a little camp up there with a Mordor symbol. I have a hat with that on. So yeah. That's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Looks like I'm going to have to clear out some of my inventory as well because of what we're getting from this quest. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different items. I do not have the space for it. I'll probably just buy 5 more slots at the very least and throw away this Tome of Defense because I still need those extra slots anyway. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.